Hi, my name's Clint Barrett. I'm with Barrett Insurance in Jonesville, Michigan. I'd like to give a helpful tip today to landlords. Landlords, whether you own one apartment complex, multiple duplexes, or single family homes, one suggestion is always require that your tenants carry their own renter's insurance. I know it sounds simple, but as an agent, I see this happen all the time where landlords allow their tenants to slide on this, and it just creates all kinds of problems down the road. Specifically, it opens up a big liability exposure for you as the landlord. Two different examples. Dog bites. Those are a serious situation. What happens with a dog bite is normally the case law says whoever owns the dog, they're vicariously liable if that dog bites somebody. Well, what happens if you allow pets at your house, your duplex, or even in your apartment complex, and tenant in 1B, their dog bites the tenant in 1C? All of a sudden, if that person doesn't have any liability insurance and there's some serious injuries from this dog bite, they're going to start looking at you as a landlord. What did you do to prevent this? What did you do to keep your other tenants safe? I'm not saying you're negligent, but I'm saying, do you really want to go through the legal defense, the case law? And here's the challenge: it's another claim against your commercial insurance policy, which makes it more expensive and more difficult for you to purchase down the road. About $125 to $200 a year will buy a renter's policy for most tenants. So that's going to include about $15,000 starting level of contents replacement cost, and it's going to buy them at least $100,000 of liability. So when this happens, they both have liability. It's their personal liability, follows them in their apartment and off their apartment. So if they're on the grounds with their pet. And the other thing it does is it provides what they call loss of use coverage. So let's say you have a tenant on the first floor and they have a cooking fire, your worst nightmare, I know as a landlord, but they have a cooking fire and they smoke out that entire building and nobody can live there. If these tenants have loss of use, which they will, it's automatically included in their renter's policy, then they can actually have coverage to rent another place while your building is being renovated. Now, if you're a landlord, you have multiple properties, I'm putting this in your language, maybe you have a vacancy that you could put these folks right in to fill, and they're going to have insurance coverage to pay the loss of rent while you're repairing your building. It's kind of a win-win situation. What do? You're a nice guy, you're a landlord, hey, money's tight, the economy's tough. Here's a suggestion. What if I could offer some type of a discount to my tenants that actually have the insurance? What if I give you a $300 a year discount if you can verify to me once a year you have renter's insurance? Well, if that policy ended up costing them $150, $200 to good, it's a win for the tenant. It's going to motivate them. And one other thing, you probably see this with your own personal home and auto. Tenants can see this with their own renter's insurance and their car. If they find an independent agent that can combine their auto insurance with their renter's insurance, normally there's about a 10 to 15% discount. So they could actually see enough of a discount just to pay for the cost of that renter's insurance. So something to think about from an independent insurance agent that's always out in the field and looking out for you guys. Again, my name's Clint Barrett, Barrett Insurance. Our website's barrettins.com if you want to check us out. Hey, thank you.